Hi Yash, I'm going to take a range of motion test today. The main aim for range of motion test is to check your body parts are in accurate position. So when you're doing exercise, you won't get any injury. So we usually perform this range of motion test on our clients to check if their body parts are in the accurate position or in the so if we see any abnormalities, then we can recommend it to the doctor according to that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take your range of motion test. So are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, yes. So we're going to perform a range of motion test here. Now I'm going to have you to stand in an anatomical position with your palms facing forward, and I'm going to have your left arm to extend on your backwards, so your palm facing forward without moving your torso, and take your left arm back behind your body and keeping your arm straight and looking straight as well. So if you just move this way, the other way, other way, yeah, that's perfect. So keep your arms in the back behind your body, and that's perfect. Now I'm going to have you to relax your shoulder. Now we're going to do that on the other on your right hand. So if you're going to turn around facing your behind wall, and I'm going to have you your palms facing forward again without moving your torso, and take your right arm back behind your body and keeping your arm straight. Now go a little bit back more. That's perfect. Now relax your shoulder. That's perfect. Now I'm going to have you to do the shoulder flexion. So if you're going to move around again, so I'm going to have you to stand in an anatomical position with your palms facing forward again. And I'm going to have your left arm forward up towards the ceiling without rotating your body. Keep your chest forward and hold that position now. And now relax. Now the same thing, I'm going to do that with your right hand. So if you're going to just turn around again. And now I'm going to have you to stand in an anatomical position again with your palms facing forward. And I'm going to have your your right arm forward up towards the ceiling again without rotating your body, and keeping your chest forward, and hold that position now. And keeping your arm straight again. And now relax. So right here, so we're going to do the range of motion test, and now we're going to do the trunk flexion now. So I'm going to have you to tuck your chin to your chest, and you're slowly going to roll forward until your fingers touch the floor. Can you touch the floor?
No.
No, you can't? Okay. So now you're just relaxing your neck, your shoulder, and your spine. Go as to अपनी knee bend कर सकते थोड़ी. Yep. Keeping you down, touching the ground. Yes, that's perfect. And now relax. Now coming back nice and slowly, coming back up from the standing position. That's perfect. And that was your trunk flexion. Alright, Yash. So we're gonna do a hip flexion now. So I'm gonna have you to lie down on the floor, which you already have. So I'm going to have you to lift your left leg up and nice and straight and relax. All right. Now I'm going to have you to lift your right leg up and nicely up and straight, and can you lift more?
No.
And relax. Perfect. All right, yes. So we're gonna do the hip extension now. So I'm gonna have you to pushing both of your hips on the floor and lift your right leg off the floor, and make sure you push right hip into the floor. Good, and relax. All right. Now, Yash, I'm gonna have you to do the same thing on your left leg. So I'm gonna have you to lift your left leg off the floor and make sure you push your your left hip into the floor. Now relax. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna have you to bring your right foot onto your back, and now relax. Now I'm gonna have you to bring your left foot onto your back, and now relax. All right, now I'm gonna have you to lift your shoulders and your chest off the ground, and at the same time you're raising your arms as well. And this is your trunk extension. And now I'm just gonna have you to relax. Yeah, so I'm gonna have you to raise your left foot off the ground. Sorry, your right foot off the ground. So it's parallel to the ground, and I'm going to have you to point your toes towards the ground. And so your foot is in plantar flexion. And now bring it back to the neutral, and it is parallel to the floor. And I'm gonna move your toes back towards your shin. Yep, that's good. And so it is dorsiflexion. And now bring it back to the neutral and parallel to the ground, and relax. So I'm going to have you to move your left foot forward. I'm going to have you to lift your foot up on the ground, so it's parallel from the ground. And so now I'm going to point your toes so your foot is in plantar flexion. And I'm going to have you to bring it back to the neutral and parallel to the ground. And I'm going to have you to move your toes back towards your shin now. So it is dorsiflexion for your left foot. Perfect. And now bring it back to the neutral and parallel to the ground, and relax.